Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Spelunky the Daily Challenge. Wow, my monitor is closer than it should be. Let's go purple. Let me push my monitor back. Okay, there we go. Anyway, dang it, I forgot to check what my score was yesterday. So today we had our first successful run of our new campaign. It's still in the World of Darkness, so it's not exactly like the newest. It's just kind of like a fresh coat of paint at the moment. Dang, there we go. Yeah, like right now it's basically just a fresh coat of paint. It's not really a big deal or anything. But we did get new characters. We actually got a couple of new player characters, which is one of the big reasons for the whole like new season thing. Is we had a couple of player characters that at first they seemed like good choices. One of them is somebody I used to RP with, like we used to tabletop all the time in person. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Like most of the people we're playing with have no clue what we're doing, like have no clue about tabletops or anything like that. Like I'm trying to think exactly what we had. We had two people who were completely new. We had one person who was me, my first time DMing, but I'd been playing dice rollers for a while. I had a person who I'd played with quite a bit, like not an awful lot, but more than, never mind, probably quite a lot. I mean, we played probably about 3 or 4 campaigns together, so. And most of those campaigns were like campaigns that lasted for like a year plus, so. Ah, shit. But yeah, like we had what? Trying to think the exact numbers. Two people who had never played before. One person who had played before, but it had been some time. And I think we had one person who had played, like they'd played, but they'd never played World of Darkness. They'd only played like D&D and Warhammer. So, yeah, like we had a nice amount of people, but we had a lot of people who, well, were very unfamiliar. So I did a lot of hand-holdy stuff. Dang it. Like, I mean, not anything that nobody else would do, like no other DMs would do for new characters, but like just simple stuff like, oh, well, I'm gonna make sure that you're actually able to survive this fight type thing, instead of the normal, oh, you can't win? It's too bad. Maybe you should have made some better choices at the beginning of the campaign. Because that's one thing that's a little weird about role-playing, is like you're gonna get a couple of DMs who will literally be like, oh, you made a wrong turn on day 1 almost 6 months ago. It's impossible for you to beat this campaign because you do not have X item, which can only be obtained by making a left turn and looking inside of this river, which you would never have any reason to do if you were a normal, sane human being. But so, like, I did a little bit of hand-holding. Nothing too big, though. I also did a little bit of an accelerated XP. So, there were certain things like... I mean, I didn't do anything way major, but... It's one of those things where... I'm trying to think of how to say this. It would be extremely hard for a new character, or even a reroll character, to catch up, because of the way the campaign was set. So, since we're trying to get some... Like, since we got some new blood... And not only do we got some new blood, we have some old blood that is getting better. So this campaign is being run very differently. Dang it. Really? Rope? Oh, we can do this. We can do this. We're gonna do good. But it's actually one thing I'm kind of hoping to be able to do, is do, like, I know it kind of sounds a little weird, because, like, I'm literally wanting to rip some guy's idea off, but... At the same time, it's not like he was actually the first person to ever have the idea. He's just kind of the first person to do it big on, like, YouTube. Damn it. But, yeah, it's like, one thing I was kind of thinking about doing is something like a, kind of like roleplay. Although I'd probably be doing World of Darkness instead of D&D. Just because I like it better. I like the rule sets. I like the... Well, I want to say the locations, because, I mean, it's... I've played D&D in a modern campaign before. It's not exactly hard. It just takes a little bit of imagination. Actually, it almost takes a little less imagination than playing it in the, like, past or whatever. Like, playing it in... historical, primitive times, because, oh, hey, I picked up a gun. Although, enchanting, like, getting enchanted weapons and stuff was really weird when playing current, because it was like, he was like, yeah, this gun has flame bullets. I'm like, well, like, do you mean, like, it shoots bullets made out of fire, or, like, magical bullets made out of fire? Or do you mean, like, it actually shoots out incendiary rounds? And I probably shouldn't have talked, because it's only 2:30 and I still made 900. Let's see, what I make last time? 1428? That's not horrible. Today I made 900. Made it to 2-3. I mean, getting to 2-3 is not a bad thing. But anyway, I really do need to start listening to my own advice and shut up while I'm doing this, so until I learn how to do that, I'm probably never gonna get a score in the triple digits again. Which kind of sucks, but anyway, sorry that this didn't take as long as I was hoping. I think this whole thing took like 10 minutes, so have fun, and have a nice day, and hey, beat me. My score sucks. Do better than it.